ones are here. What do they need to look for and how to trust a realtor?
Well, they really want to call, maybe interview a few different real estate agents. Some of the questions to maybe ask are, have you dealt with this type of situation before? I do deal with a lot of family members that are out of state, so I'm local trying to handle some situations for them, maybe have repairmen come in, get estimates on painting. We're doing one right now in Sugar Mill Woods. The painter actually started yesterday. We're giving a whole fresh interior paint job on the property. That type of stuff. I work with a series of vendors between painters, handymen, anybody that can really help facilitate the process and make it a little bit easier on all parties involved.
And it's worth the stress. If you hire a realtor, then trying to, because I don't feel like, oh, I can just list my house on Craigslist. And, talk about how that kind of opens up, either families or seniors to problems by listing your own home because your address is out there.
Right.
And once somebody calls you, talk about, kind of the dangers of that.
Right. Yeah, well, last thing you really want to do is have a bunch of strangers coming to your home when you're, especially if you're elderly, maybe incapable of getting around easy on your own. You open your door, you don't know who's coming in. When you're working with a real estate agent, they kind of pre-screen. You want to make sure that the buyers that are coming to look at the property, the interested parties, are pre-qualified, and they are actually true buyers.
That's important,
yes.
Not just scouting out your house to maybe take advantage of you. And people don't realize this, but elderly people, are more at prey and they're more trusting.
Right.
If somebody looks nice, they believe that they are, but you and I both know that, your appearance isn't everything.
Right.
What's one lasting thing that a buyer should, be looking at if they're wanting to buy from someone who's wanting to sell quickly? What are they going to ask? What kind of things?
Well, they're going to ask for the history of the property. They really want to know. Again, it all comes back to maintenance. Has the property been properly maintained? Are there service contracts on the air condition? Any information you have on the property, you really want to have that in one location so that when the interested party inquires about these things, you're able to just turn over the information and hopefully answer all of their questions.
I want you to talk about what makes you kind of different, because I know for our situation, it was fantastic. We got lots of emails about properties. You were kind of listed places for us to look at. So if I wanted to enlist you to sell my home, what would I get with you?
Well, first off, I'm extremely tech savvy, and I find a lot with retirement folks, people that are going into nursing homes. Maybe they're a little afraid of technology. So what I explain to them is, while they don't understand what I do, I'm the guy for them because I can give them that technology, something maybe they can't do on their own. And again, a lot of them may get afraid, but most buyers start their search on the internet nowadays. And that's where I put a lot of my focus when marketing the properties. And
you, especially, that's what we did. We searched a lot of properties online, photographs. We could see basically the whole house, plus Google Earth.
Right.
My spouse is a big believer of Google Earth. He likes to see what is going on. And that is a true help when you're trying to buy a house and someone's selling it also.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And how many houses do you sell that come from out of the area, people moving in from out of the area?
I would say probably 50% of the homes that I sell are people coming from out of the area. I do a lot of long distance closings with family members. And,
excellent. So give us your information so someone can call you, and thank you for coming on our show.
Okay, thank you. It's John Maisel. I'm with Exit Realty Leaders. Telephone number is 352-302-5351.
And stay tuned for our next segment. We'll be talking about independent living with Keith and Danny. Thank you very much.